joining us. Councillor Carr, Councillor McCaw, and Councillor Williams are not in attendance. As we move to the agenda items, and we have very limited agenda items, folks joining us streaming from home, the agenda is on the City of Belleville website. I'm going to ask for a disclosure of pecuniary interest of any of our council members. Councillor Millette, I can't see you. Do you have a disclosure on anything today? Activate your microphone, please.
Yes. No, I'm.
Okay.
You can't see me because I'm.
No, fair enough. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So I don't see anybody raising any items of pecuniary interest. We will be skipping items from our regular agendas, item 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8C, 10, 11, 12, and 13, which brings us to item 8, which is the Committee of the Whole. I need a motion to go in a Committee of the Whole to hear and consider reports, passing of recommendations and resolutions with myself in the chair. Moved by Councillor Culhane, seconded, I think, by Councillor Millette. All in favor? It's carried. Item 8A is that the agenda shall include under reports items that warrant individual attention from council. 8A1 is a contract number ES 20-09 water main relining, 2nd to 6th Street and Smith Crescent, plus conditional completion of 117 meters of Henry Street. And it is the General Manager of Environmental Services, report number GMES 2020-13. And the resolution is that the tender submission from New Tide Construction for contract number ES 202-06 for water main relining at 2nd to 6th Street and Smith Crescent. Also, provisional completion of part of Henry Street be accepted in the amount of $571,090 plus $74,241.70 HST for a total dollar amount of $645,331.70. This being the lowest cost tender authorized and received, and that the mayor of the city clerk be authorized to sign the acceptance agreement on behalf of the corporation of the City of Belleville, and that the city clerk be authorized to affix the corporate seal. So if I can get a motion to get that on the floor. Moved by Councillor Sanderson, seconded by Councillor Kelly. Any questions or discussion on this item? Councillor Millette. Go ahead.
Thank you. Just a comment, Your Worship. I know in speaking with the residents, homeowners down in the area, affectionately known as Tin Town, that this is going to be an awful welcome improvement on their water quality. I know that during the last election campaign, I spoke with a number of people down there, and the water quality has long been an issue. So this should be a welcome improvement to those people, and I'm glad to support this today. Thank you.
Good. Anyone else? Yeah, and I echo Councillor Millette's comments. You know, there's a lot of relining that has to occur in other parts of the city as well, and this is our ability to knock this off, and I'm happy, and we'll continue to work going forward as funds permit. The motion's on the floor. All in favor? It is carried. We'll move to consent items. Council may adopt consent items by one motion, but prior to consideration, actually there's only one item, so I don't think it's really going to be a consent. So I need motion to approve item 8B1, which is the Rural Economic Development Program funding for downtown banners. It's the Manager Economic and Strategic Initiatives report number ECDEV 2020-26. And the resolution is that the bylaw to approve and authorize an agreement with Her Majesty the Queen in right of the province of Ontario, as represented by the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs, under the Rural Economic Development Program to fund the design and production of pole banners for the BDIA district, be prepared for council's consideration. And so I'm going to ask for a motion. I'm just going to Councillor Thompson and Councillor Millette. Thank you. Discussion on the item. Anyone have anything they'd like to say? Seeing none, I will call the question. All in favor? It is carried. Motion to rise and report. Moved by Councillor Millette, seconded by Councillor Kelly. All in favor? It's carried. We'll now move to bylaws. First reading of bylaws 2020-158, a bylaw to approve and authorize the execution of an agreement between the Corporation of the City of Belleville and Her Majesty the Queen in right of the province of Ontario as represented by the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs through the Rural Economic Development Program. First reading moved by Councillor Kelly, seconded by Councillor Sandison. All in favor, it's carried. Second reading of bylaw number 2020-158 moved by Councillor Culhane, seconded by Councillor Thompson. All in favor, second reading and discussion. Anyone have anything they want to say? Okay, thank you. All in favor, it's carried. And third and final reading of bylaw number 2020-158 moved by Councillor Culhane, seconded by Councillor Thompson. All in favor, it's carried. We'll move to a confirmatory bylaw. That bylaw number 2020-159, a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council at its special meeting held on August 21st, 2020, be read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 21st day of August 2020. Moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Millette. All in favor. Thank you. Just want to thank council for coming together with a special meeting. We had a couple items that required timeline approval, so we appreciate your cooperation and your flexibility. And with that, I'll call for a motion to adjourn. Moved by Councillor Millette, seconded by Councillor Thompson. All in favor. Carried. The motion's adjourned. Thank you.